Apple is finally doing it. They're about to drop a new gaming console.
Apple is betting that the TV will be the preferred viewing device with a new approach to home computing called Pippin.
It's been almost 30 years since their last shot with the Pippin tanked, and now they're gearing up for a massive comeback. Imagine flipping your Apple TV into a beast of a gaming console with a supercharged A18 Pro chip. Is this the groundbreaking moment we've been waiting for? Let's uncover whether Apple's about to shake up the gaming world for good. Apple's secret weapon. Apple could take the design of their current Apple TV, upgrade it with a more powerful A18 Pro chip, and introduce it as something like the Apple game console. It's an exciting idea, especially when you consider that Apple once dipped its toes into the gaming console market back in the mid-1990s with a device called the Pippin. You might not have heard of it, and there's a good reason for that, but that's not the only interesting part of the story. The Pippin didn't really take off and was quickly forgotten, which makes Apple's potential return to the gaming world all the more intriguing. Could they learn from past mistakes and create something truly groundbreaking this time? Apple's recent focus on gaming suggests they're aiming higher than ever before. They've been working on improving their hardware and software to support the latest gaming trends. With the power of their new chips and their extensive ecosystem, they have the tools to make a significant impact. But let's not forget, this could also be a risky move. The gaming industry is highly competitive, and many big players have struggled to find success. Will Apple be able to carve out a space for itself in this crowded market? These are all questions that make this potential move by Apple so fascinating. If they do decide to enter the gaming console market again, it could be a game changer, not just for Apple, but for the entire industry. If you're unfamiliar with it, imagine it as a significant failure in the tech world. It only managed to stay on the market for about 2 years, which is actually less time than the Sega Dreamcast, a console that survived for around 2.5 years. This happened before the Dreamcast came out, and even before Sony launched the PlayStation 1. At that time, the video game console market was dominated by giants like Nintendo and Sega. It was in this environment that the Pippin was introduced, just before Steve Jobs made his return to Apple. At that point, Apple was going through some tough times, struggling to keep up with its competitors. Fast forward to today, and you'll see that Apple has been making some significant, though quiet, strides into the gaming industry. For instance, they've announced that the iPhone is now the most widely used gaming device across the globe. A few years ago, they launched Apple Arcade, a subscription service similar to Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, where users can download and play a wide variety of games for a monthly fee. But that's not all. Apple has also been investing in tools that make it easier for developers to bring PC games to their Mac computers. They showcased these tools at their WWDC 2023 event, and in 2024, they introduced Metal Free in the Gaming Portal 2. These innovations allow developers to transfer PC games to macOS, iOS, or iPadOS with minimal changes to the original programming. However, this wasn't the only impressive move. Apple has also been ambitious in securing more high-profile games for its platforms. They brought in titles like Control and Assassin's Creed Shadow, which has significantly boosted their credibility in the gaming community. Just last year, they made headlines by releasing Resident Evil Village on their devices. While it may not run as smoothly as it would on a high-end PC or a PlayStation, it still represents a significant leap forward for gaming on Apple products. Let's see how Apple is stepping up its game in the tech world, conquering the gaming world. But here's the thing, Apple's strategy doesn't stop there. They're clearly aiming to establish a strong presence in the gaming market. And these recent developments suggest they're in it for the long haul. This gradual but determined approach might just position Apple as a serious player in a market that others have long dominated. Apple made a big splash in the gaming world last year when they introduced the A18 Pro chip. This powerful chip first appeared in devices like the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max, and it changed the game by allowing titles like Resident Evil Village to be played right on your phone. After this, Apple kept pushing their technology forward with the M3 and M4 series chips, which included ray tracing features that made gaming even better. These advances could mean that more complex games, like GTA 6, might soon run on Macs or perhaps a future Apple gaming console, as long as the hardware can handle it. Right now, Apple has the technology and the know-how to build a gaming console. Another product that's due for an upgrade is the Apple TV, which currently uses the A15 chip, the same one found in the iPad mini and iPhone 13 models. However, the Apple TV hasn't changed much in the last 2 years, so an update might be on the way. If Apple decides to put the A7 Pro chip into the next Apple TV, it could turn it into a gaming device capable of running games directly on your TV. But this isn't the end of the story. The A77 Pro is already being overshadowed by the upcoming A18 and A8 Pro chips, set to be released in 2024. These new chips are expected to be in the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max. Since these chips are already in production, they could easily be included in Apple's future products, pushing the limits of what gaming technology can do. With Apple's ongoing innovation, they continue to lead the tech world and improve the gaming experience across all their devices. But this constant drive for better technology also means that what's cutting edge today could quickly become outdated tomorrow. This rapid pace of innovation keeps Apple at the forefront, but it also means that users need to stay ready for what's coming next. Let's dive deeper into what the Apple TV might offer in terms of gaming capabilities. If you're curious about whether this new Apple device will support ultra-high definition gaming at 4K resolution with smooth gameplay at 60 or even 120 frames per second, you're not alone. The straightforward answer is that it might not be fully there yet. However, Apple could be planning to implement some clever techniques to improve the gaming experience. One approach Apple might take is using technology to enhance the quality of the visuals. This could be similar to the methods employed by NVIDIA's Shield device or DLSS technology, which uses AI to upscale image resolution in games. With a new processing engine from the A18 chip series, Apple could potentially upscale games to at least 2K or even 4K resolution. This would mean that simpler games, which don't demand as much processing power, could be played in 4K resolution right from the start, providing a more immersive experience. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. Another crucial update would be an increase in the device's storage capacity. For any gaming console, having enough storage space is essential. Modern games are large, often requiring hundreds of gigabytes, so it would be important for the Apple TV to come with at least 512 gigabytes of internal storage. Additionally, it seems likely that the device would feature a USB-C port, allowing users to connect external hard drives. This would give players the flexibility to expand their storage as needed, making it easier to manage a large collection of games without constantly worrying about running out of space. Now let's look at what this means for Apple's home entertainment. The next level. But even with these features, there are other factors to consider. For example, how will Apple address the issue of game availability? Having a powerful device is one thing, but a strong library of games is just as important. And let's not forget about the user experience. Apple is known for its user-friendly interfaces, so we can expect the Apple TV's gaming setup to be no different. However, it's not just about the hardware and software working seamlessly together. Apple will need to make sure that the overall gaming experience is smooth and enjoyable, with minimal lag and fast load times. But there's more to think about. What about the price point? Will the Apple TV be able to compete with other gaming consoles on the market, not just in terms of performance, but also in affordability? Apple's products are often on the pricier side, so it will be interesting to see how they position this device in a competitive market. Will the extra features justify the cost, or will potential buyers be turned off by a high price tag? As we can see, while the Apple TV has the potential to make waves in the gaming world, there are still a lot of unknowns. Apple will need to carefully consider all these factors if they want to successfully enter the gaming arena. There's speculation around an upgraded Apple TV being in the pipeline, and it's about time for it. Apple typically refreshes their Apple TV lineup roughly every couple of years, sometimes slightly more often, sometimes slightly less. This time around, the update seems more necessary than ever. If we're to witness the introduction of a new Apple TV or gaming console, the likely time frame would be later this year, ideally at the Mac event scheduled around October or November. The rationale behind this timing stems from Apple's annual cycle, where the September event is already crammed with major releases like the Apple Watch and iPhone. Given the packed agenda, fitting in another major product reveal during the same event would be overly ambitious and possibly ineffective. Apple clearly possesses the technological infrastructure and expertise required to develop a gaming console. They have the necessary chipsets and the technological tools at their disposal. The only question that remains is the timing of their commitment to launching this new product line. Envisioning a new console in your living room equipped with the A18 Pro chip, it's reasonable to anticipate a price point in the vicinity of $250 to $300, featuring around 256 GB of storage. Keep in mind, the current Apple TV model, released back in 2022, incorporated the A15 chip and initially retailed for $129 directly from Apple. However, the market dynamics have shifted since then. Today, you might even snag an Apple TV for under $100 through various online deals. There are numerous attractive offers available at the moment, but the overarching theme here is the strong indication that Apple is steering towards launching a gaming console, as evidenced by the discussions and insights shared today. The world of gaming consoles is bustling with activity from various companies, all pushing the envelope to bring the best experiences to gamers around the globe. Here's an in-depth look at the key players and their contributions. Microsoft Corporation is at the forefront with its Xbox Series. This giant doesn't just stop at making consoles. It's deeply involved in creating a universe where games live and breathe. With Xbox, Microsoft integrates gameplay with networking, allowing players to connect and compete, enhancing the gaming experience with rich content and robust technology. Nintendo Co. Limited has carved out a niche with its innovative approach to gameplay and design. Known for the Nintendo Switch, which blurs the line between portable and home gaming, Nintendo has mastered the art of making gaming a fun, family-friendly activity. Their games, rich with beloved characters like Mario and Zelda, continue to draw in both young and old gamers, proving that good stories and fun gameplay never go out of style. Sony Corporation brings us the PlayStation, a powerhouse in the gaming world known for its high performance and stunning graphics. The PlayStation has become almost synonymous with gaming, hosting a range of exclusive games that have defined generations. Sony's expertise in creating immersive gaming environments keeps players coming back for more. On the digital front, Valve Corporation changes the game with its Steam platform, which is more than just about gaming, it's a community. Steam revolutionized how games are distributed and played, making it a hub for buying, playing, and discussing games. Valve has also ventured into hardware, showing that they're not just about virtual experiences, but also enhancing physical gameplay. Sega Enterprises Inc. may have shifted from being a console leader to focusing more on game development, but its legacy with consoles like the Sega Genesis still impacts today's gaming culture. Sega continues to innovate in the gaming space, bringing classic and new titles to current platforms. Tencent is a powerhouse in gaming investments. It owns stakes in several major gaming companies, expanding its reach across the globe. Tencent's influence is seen in how it integrates social aspects into its games, making gaming a shared experience. In the Western markets, companies like Ubisoft and Activision Blizzard stand out with their catalog of iconic games. Ubisoft takes players on epic historical adventures with Assassin's Creed and gets them moving with Just Dance, while Activision Blizzard offers high-stakes action in Call of Duty and epic fantasy adventures in World of Warcraft. These companies are pillars in the gaming community, known for their engaging content and cross-platform accessibility. Capcom and Konami, both hailing from Japan, offer a diverse range of gaming experiences. Capcom is the name behind thrillers like Resident Evil and fighters like Street Fighter, offering intense gameplay. Konami, known for its Pro Evolution Soccer series, combines sports with gaming fun and also brings classic arcade vibes with titles that remind us of the golden age of gaming. The gaming console industry is not just about who has the best graphics or the newest console. It's about creating worlds where players can escape, compete, and connect. Each company brings something unique to the table, whether it's innovative hardware, captivating games, or groundbreaking technology that changes how we interact with digital worlds. As technology evolves, so too does the landscape of gaming consoles, with each player striving to bring something new to gamers around the world. making gaming a rich and ever-evolving form of entertainment. It's not just about Apple. Intel has recently unveiled its latest AI chips, including the Intel Core Ultra and the 5th-generation Intel Xeon processors. These new chips are poised to revolutionize the way AI is used across different tech platforms, enhancing the performance and interaction of machines with AI tasks. Launched on December 14, 2023, the Intel Core Ultra chips are significant because they utilize Intel's most advanced 4-process technology, marking the largest design overhaul in the company's history of over 40 years. A key element of these chips is the Neural Processing Unit, NPU, which is tailored to manage AI tasks directly on your device. The advantage here is substantial. It handles these tasks 2.5 times more effectively than previous versions. This leads to quicker and more secure operation of AI applications, such as voice recognition and photo editing, without as much reliance on cloud processing, which can often pose security and speed concerns. Furthermore, Intel has partnered with more than 100 software companies to introduce hundreds of AI-powered applications to the PC market. These applications are designed to enhance creativity, productivity, and entertainment, fully utilizing the capabilities of the new chips. In parallel, the new 5th-generation Intel Xeon processors provide a robust base for AI in every core. These processors demonstrate a 21% improvement in general computing tasks and a 36% boost in performance per watt compared to their previous models, making them more efficient and powerful, particularly for heavy AI workloads. Another standout aspect is the unique feature of the Xeon processors within the data center space. They come equipped with built-in AI accelerators. This feature makes them exceptionally adept at managing intricate tasks across networks and on the edge, areas that demand strong data processing capabilities. These processors are vital across various industries, such as healthcare and retail, supporting sophisticated AI functions like deep learning and handling large models. Looking forward, Intel's advancements are poised to capture a significant portion of the AI market. They anticipate that by 2028, AI-powered PCs will constitute 80% of the market. Intel is also gearing up to release the Intel Gaudi 3 AI accelerator, which is expected to further enhance AI performance and efficiency across various applications. This strategic pivot towards embedding AI deeply into both consumer and business computing platforms mirrors a broader trend of AI becoming more integrated widely. The objective is to make AI technologies more reachable and efficient across all facets of digital interactions and computing. That's it for today's deep dive into Apple's potential move into the gaming console market. What do you think? Should Apple take this bold step or focus on their existing products? Like, subscribe, and drop your opinions in the comments below.